Hello again, people. Right, this is part 2, but unfortunately it's part 2 take 2 because I got disturbed and then forgot to put pause and take the conversation with my friend and I. So I had to cancel that and go back, so I can't take the lines off really without causing all sorts of mayhem. So we've gone from the monthly to the weekly, and then we have to fill in all the weekly lines that are in the way of price, and then from the weekly to the daily, and do the same thing. So anything that the price hasn't closed through on the weekly chart, that was that weekly low, would present. So there was a big gap there, and these levels are daily levels, as you can see now. So then I dropped to the daily chart and did the same. So it's not really any different than the what I showed you on the monthly in detail, the last video. And then I needed to fill in a few daily levels. I put one level on here because, as you can see, price is just behind here. Well, you can't really see it, but it is hovering around here. And these daily resistance levels, these three green candles here, there's the price there. So we are not closed through them yet on the daily, so they are reacting on price. There's also this daily resistance here, this green candle here, that is acting on price as well, so that needs to be in. And then if I move this over, you can clearly see now we've got all that gap there. Doesn't look a lot on this daily chart, but believe me, it's probably a good few pips that needs to be potentially filled with the next time frames down levels, the H4. So we've got our vertical in the right place. We look at H4 to see if there's anything that's going to cause a problem on H4. So now you can see we've got a gap of clear air to the support level, but we have got resistance levels in our way, and we want to be aware of the resistance level that is most likely to cause a problem to price. We need to put both of them on, actually, not that one, but this one and this one. And while I don't forget the low there, so that's there, and I can see we're just testing this one here now, and just in case, I'll stick one on the one behind the green line. It's always better safe than sorry. There, price is clearly through that one, but not necessarily closed through the one that's behind the green line there. Then we drop to H1. In fact, I did that wrong. We need to move the level to the candle that is the H4 candle, so we can see the internals that may affect price on that one. So there we are there. So in this instance now, we could put a low on this candle here because I wouldn't want to be trading into that support. Not so worried about these resistance levels now here. We've got the H4 in, that's enough. And really I'm looking to build up a pattern of price where price may bounce, and we can clearly see if it can't get through this lot, then this is the place we would like to be potentially going long from for a Friday reversal. That's the low of that candle there, the H1, that internal red candle there. I think we put the low on there, not too worried about this stuff. We've got a nice gap now, and that's still a sizable gap. $30 pips or so. So now let's go over back onto the right hand side of the chart and see what price is doing in relation to our gaps. So go on the lower time frames. Let's get right on the 5 minute and see what's going on. So we're attacking that round number and that level there. In fact, I'm going to pause this and look at this more closely. So yeah, I wouldn't consider trading that. I was considering trading it down, but we are right at 12:59. I had no idea what the time was when I was making that video, so I do not want to be entering a trade so close to the end of the hour. Could easily go down, which it looks like it's going to, but rules are rules, and I'm not a gambler, I'm a trader. This does now look like it's going to go down. It could easily just fake a few sellers in, pull back for whatever reason, test this old support broken as new resistance, go and test the whatever that is, S1 as new resistance, support broken, new resistance. Preferably I'd like to see it pull back and then follow all my 3 candle reversals to the downside to capture that after spread 8 or 9 pip move. I'm not proud, I'd take the trade if everything's stacked up. As it is, this 1 minute looks like it might well be now. But anyway, so you've got the drift of what I do. Look at the gap there. That is a genuine gap. We've drawn all the lines. So when this pulls back, it would be a pretty good bet to draw a few internal lines on the lower time frames and expect this hourly 8 EMA to get tested. So that's it, guys. You know, it's just about drawing the lines, getting in the zone, seeing how you feel. It's now 1 o'clock. Double check the news and all that lot before you consider entering a trade. This was, you know, had I not got distracted by my friend, potentially would have got here earlier, and I would have potentially been able to take a trade somewhere here with a bit more thought. But that's how I draw my lines. Look at the ADRs. Be interesting to have a look at that. Definitely look at the news, see why there may be some CAD news this afternoon or something, see why that's moving so badly, and then see if there's any possible trade there. So yeah, so that's it, guys. How to get yourself in the zone. And you can do this. You can see, if I wasn't making this video for you, this would be a 10-minute job, run through a few tasty looking charts, and then job done. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and weekend if I don't make any more videos.